For supporters of Bridgerton, the news just keeps getting better and better. The upcoming season will focus heavily on Penelope's and Colin's love story, but there are also 3 new cast members who are sure to spice up things in the upcoming season. As if things couldn't get any better, Season 3 filming has officially started. So who are the new faces entering the Bridgerton community? To find out about this, stay tuned so you don't miss a thing. First up, who are the new cast members in Bridgerton Season 3? The 3rd season of Bridgerton is already in production, and we know that at least 3 new cast members have joined the series. However, it's possible that more new faces will appear as the season progresses. As filming for Season 3 of Netflix's Bridgerton gets underway in London, the cast has expanded to include Danielle Francis, Sam Phillips, and James Phoon. Francis portrays Marcus Anderson, a charismatic character who commands attention from some matriarchs in the community while drawing the wrath of others. Lord Debling, a jovial lord with peculiar tastes, is portrayed by Phillips, but he will get plenty of interest from young women this season because of his wealth and noble title, which support his oddities. Phoon plays Harry Dankworth, and he more than makes up for his lack of knowledge and wit with his attractiveness. Lord Debling is a powerful yet eccentric character with tremendous sway over the gentry and the women. Phillips is most recognized for his work in theater and television, particularly for his roles in the children's show and the BBC series The Syndicate, in which he co-starred with Richard Rankin from Outlander. The Flesh and The Crown are among his other accomplishments. He appeared on stage in Much Ado About Nothing, in Shakespeare's Globe and the History Boys at the National Theatre. Marcus Anderson, who has been called a charismatic presence who brightens every room he enters, is played by Danielle Francis. Marcus, meanwhile, will be a divisive figure who appeals to some of the wealthy women in the town, but not to others. So, when will Season 3 of Bridgerton air on Netflix? It's official, Bridgerton is coming back for a 3rd season. The hit show, which debuted on Netflix in December 2020, has been renewed for another installment. So when will Season 3 of Bridgerton air on Netflix? While we are still awaiting word from Lady Whistledown regarding the release date for Bridgerton Season 3, we do know that it is progressing nicely. A few of the returning cast members of Bridgerton teased a cheeky sneak peek inside filming in a video that Netflix released in place of an official Season 3 promo. With a beautiful tribute to this Kate and Anthony moment, Jonathan Bailey begins the clip by holding up 2 fingers on the set before rapidly switching to 3. Without further ado, the video concludes with the couple from the upcoming season as Penelope Featherington's Nicola Coughlan, played by Penelope Featherington's Colin Bridgerton, opens the carriage to reveal her and declare that Bridgerton Season 3 and 4 of Bridgerton will debut on April 13, 2021, according to Netflix. The release date for Bridgerton Season 3 has not yet been announced. It's uncertain right now, but we hope to see it in the first half of 2023. Season 1 of Bridgerton aired on the 25th of December 2020, and Season 2 premiered on March 25, 2022. Season 3 may therefore debut at any point between the end of 2022 and the first part of 2023, though we think 2023 is most plausible. However, as of July 21, Netflix published a YouTube video to inform us that production has begun. In the meantime, fans can rewatch Seasons 1 and 2 of Bridgerton on Netflix. Next, who is the next Bridgerton Season 3 focused on? The cards are being turned against Lady Whistledown. The upcoming season jumps to the beginning of Penelope Featherington and Colin Bridgerton's relationship, which is covered in Book 4, Romancing Mr. Bridgerton. It has a friends to lovers storyline, to give you a hint. In a statement made on May 15 at Netflix's Feisty Space, Nicola said, "Like Lady Whistledown, I have been harboring a secret for quite some time, and I can announce to you all that Season 3 is Colin and Penelope's love story." Although the show has typically aired in the novel's chronology, Penelope and Colin were given more attention by the show's creators. Jess Brownell said he feels like there are these periods of tension between them, especially in the final season. Colin approaches the point of almost comprehending Penelope, feels the same way about him but falls short. They wanted to introduce that dynamic into their season rather than continuing it in the same way. To steer things up, it truly felt like the right time. And now, what's the plot of Bridgerton Season 3? Penelope was devastated by the Bridgerton Season 2 finale. Colin said he'd never conceive of courting her. According to reports, the 3rd season of the show begins with Penelope giving in to her unrequited love for Colin by agreeing to wed. After a fantastic summer of travel, Colin comes home only to learn that his close buddy is passing away. Colin offers to teach Penelope how to be confident, to help her find a suitor in an effort to reclaim her friendship. He must decide whether his feelings for Penelope are genuine or just platonic, as his lessons begin to take hold a little too well. Penelope's growing estrangement from Colin's younger sister Eloise Eloise, who has made a new acquaintance in an odd location, complicates matters even further. As she gains favor among the ton, Penelope also finds it difficult to conceal her identity as Lady Whistledown. What is Bridgerton without a ball, of course? A purple-themed spectacle outside Austerley Park, a West London neighborhood, is visible in recent production images. According to reports that we can hear the violin pop covers, we can see Regency-era carriages, white floral arrangements, and individuals dressed to the nines. Perhaps by hosting a soiree glistening in her distinctive hue, the Duchess of Hastings will help uncover the diamond of the season. So, will Regé-Jean Page appear in Bridgerton Season 3? Could the Netflix show be tempted to bring back Regé-Jean Page's character Simon Bassett for one more spin? Following his blockbuster performance as Simon, the Duke of Hastings in Season 1, Regé-Jean Page did not return for Bridgerton's second season. In April 2021, Lady Whistledown posted on the official Bridgerton Instagram where she bid adieu to Regé-Jean Page, who so brilliantly played the Duke of Hastings. Although we shall miss Simon's appearances on film, the Bridgerton family will always include him. Every time Daphne made an appearance during Season 2, she would explain why the Duke wasn't with her, but viewers were well aware that the real reason was that Page had made the decision not to return. Despite rumors of a possible cameo in later seasons, Page stated on Instagram that he would not be playing the Duke of Hastings again in Bridgerton Season 3. Along with a picture of himself and Jonathan Bailey from Milan Fashion Week, he said the press made that one up. Page recently said he wouldn't object if Bridgerton opted to change the character's casting. Regarding recasting the Duke of Hastings, Page told Variety, "They're free to do what they wish." After Season 1, he and Shonda had a lovely talk. On that one, they were pleased with how well they stuck the landing. Bailey has recently been spotted at a number of fashion events, including a Santoni show and the Brunello Cucinelli summer dinner. Page is the new face of the new Armani fragrance, the Armani Code. And finally, will Simone Ashley and Jonathan Bailey return for Season 3? Bridgerton's Simone Ashley and Jonathan Bailey will return for Seasons 3 and 4, according to the Season 2 star. She stated in Season 2 that there was a lot of back and forth between Kate and Anthony, problems with the family, and finally their reunion at the conclusion. Everything is probably just getting started. In Season 3, I'd like to see Kate play around and kind of float in that circle of love with the other characters. Ashley recently made known her desire for Kate and Anthony to give birth in the third season. She said, "Being Kate's Viscountess and leader of the home excites me. I believe she can learn a lot from Anthony. They will function as two tiny partners." Regé-Jean Page, who portrayed Simon Bassett, Duke of Hastings, left the show after Season 1 and won't return for Season 3 either. He said that it was okay for the production to recast his part. Beginning with Season 3, Hannah Dodd will replace Francesca Bridgerton in the show. Dodd succeeds Ruby Stokes, who departed Bridgerton to play the lead in Lockwood & Co. on Netflix. Dodd most recently portrayed young Sophie, a younger version of Sienna Miller's character in Anatomy of a Scandal. Ashley is proud of how Season 2 wrapped its arms around this multi-layered story focused on family, love, and strong women coming into their own, instead of it being a short story about a man coming between two women. While on the surface, it may seem that Kate and her sister Edwina are competing for Anthony. That's it, guys. We have come to the end of this video. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so that you get updates when we post our videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.